Okay, this is John Rattray. We're at my house with Ivor, and we're going to look at some boards and some bits and pieces that I've got lying around in boxes and on the wall and in the basement, and see what stories we can remember in the haze of history, from the haze of history. Here's ones I put up on the wall because I like them, so I put them on the wall. Cardio, he's probably one of my favorite skaters. I've got a few favorite skaters, but Card's got to be up there just because. Me and Diego just laughed a lot about this series of boards. There's one downstairs we can look at, but this one is really nice. It's just classic. I think it was called the Sarcasm series. And it's just these two, these white people in their nice suits. Just tastes like shit. It is shit. Which, I don't know why that's funny, but it is. So Diego and me would laugh a lot about that series because we loved it. And then Diego came to my house and he left a box of Toy Machine Joy Division No Pleasure boards. Take on the Unknown Pleasures album cover. And I just thought that was a great rip-off of Unknown Pleasures, so put that up there. And then he left the country and quit Toy Machine and started Cleaver Skateboards in Argentina immediately following that. Costum was on Weekend for a weekend, and I just thought that was funny too, because I think Grant's a pretty clever and creative dude, so supported that cause. That seems to be up there right now. Stefan gave me that Pink Floyd board when we were on a Nike trip not that long ago. And then Rattray Zero, that's the first Zero board that Foz did. So I was always hyped on that just because that was kind of a big deal at the time. Now if we go here, this is an interesting turn of events. This is how life can go, kids. Is if you look here, then this is probably the last board I skated when I still felt like maybe I was pro. And this was, I'd pulled it out of the archives, and it was the first graphic on Zero. But I got really, really angry because I just had a lot on my mind, and I smashed the hell out of it in front of like 300 kids at a demo in Winnipeg. Then I broke my wrist, left the tour, and decided to quit being pro and get a real job. Oh, this is a good one. This is the prototype predatory bird. It's laser etched. It's a John Horner graphic that he drew when Ivor was born. The day you were born, John immediately emailed me within 30 minutes a pencil sketch of this little bird breaking out of its eggshell, looking all frantic and full of energy, ready to bounce off the walls. And I always meant to do a miniature cruiser board, a miniature version of the predatory bird board we did before, but just never got around to it. What's that?
Show him the other board.
Oh yeah, look. This custom Ivor graphic right here. We did this together. Sanded off some old Zero graphic, repainted it, and we made this. What is this, Ivor? Can you explain it? Me? I don't know what it is. You tell me. What is it? Is it a person? I think it's a figure. It's figurative art. It's a figure that represents life on planet Earth in 2018. Oh, there's the other thing in here, quickly. This is a good one. This is on the old Instagram story right now. It's very heavy. It got a bit fucked up in transit because I think I put it in my check-in and it came back through on the conveyor belt at the airport from Tampa, Florida. All fucked up. You can see it's this was second place to the Fedora. And I used it as a doorstop at the old place I lived in, so that's why this is strings on it, because it made it easier to pull it back and forth out of the way of the door. But the head of this tortoise that's wearing a crown, I think is in the house somewhere. But as you can see, Tampa got kind of devastated. Yeah, that's that. It was I think a Jeremy Fish design. This is about $200 or $300 worth of gold plate on there. Maybe a bit less now. It looks like some of it's rubbed off. Let's see. We'll go down here. Plug this in. Get a bit of light there. Watch your head. Watch the cable. Let's see what we got. Oh, look. Here is.
Now put me down.
Here's the Peter Hewitt version, or the Peter Hewitt part of the Sarcasm series up here. This one's really good. Me and Diego would laugh about this one a lot too. This is about becoming a parent. And this lady's saying, they're looking at the baby that they have, this nice couple, and she's saying, let's just ditch it. And he's smart. He says, no, we could sell it. So I like that. Obviously, Alzheimer's doing some good work at the moment. My friend Bosco did this graphic for them. It's, David Attenborough with an albatross. Just kind of awesome. So this is the reason I have it, just because it's like, what do you want to do a skateboard graphic about? Things that you're psyched on. So, David Attenborough and albatross, no brainer. This, let's see, what did we just find here, Ivor? It's a Seabo Walker crooked board. Now, how did this come into my possession? Oh, because, hello, John, it's Frank. Just grabbed you some stuff. All is well, not to worry, because I'm here for you. And he's drawn a little self-portrait of his nose right here. So Gerwer sent me a few bits and pieces from Deluxe not that long ago. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate that. Here's the Tim Upson version, or the Tim Upson part of that Sarcasm series. An old Rattray Zero board with the knight on it. This was actually quite a good graphic. This is gold leaf too. This seems to be a theme. Not real gold, mind. Just fake gold, but nonetheless, it's quite nice.
But if the light
Chess.
shines on it, it actually looks like real gold.
If the light shines on it, it does look like real gold, that's right. So, I mean, obviously it's like a creepy horse, because it's zero, so it has to be a bit scary. That was the vibe. Here, look. Here we've got the original, the very first. This one's not numbered. So this might have been a sample, but I set it up. This was the Predator Bird board. This was put together with a process called marquetry, where you cut bits of wood out and then you re-inlay them. It's wood inlay technique. So we made like 50 of this colorway, 50 of another one. We sold those. I mean, it was just a little art project. We sold those about 5 years ago, maybe longer. This, look at that peacock. This is based on a tea towel from my mum's house. And I think Ben Horton maybe sketched this up and made it into a creepy peacock for a zero graphic. Oh God, here was the first. This might be the second zero graphic. A veces tengo miedo de no. Wait. A veces tengo miedo de que no haya ninguna razón. Sometimes I'm afraid there is no reason. I was getting a little existential right there. Looks like this is a picture that somebody did of
this one?
of a gravestone in
Did you like this one,
the
Dada?
cemetery at Barceloneta.
Did you like this one?
Yeah, I quite like it. It's a bit scary though. I don't know if I like scary graphics these days or ever, but I don't know. It's cool. Ivor wants me to show this one. This is, you know, it's one of those graphics that they did because they're like, how do we market this dude? It's like, where's he from? Scotland. Oh, well, we'll do something Scottish. So you get some sort of crest, and there you go. That's how it works.